Welcome to Open History channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more video like this one.
In spring 1945, 19-year-old Joe Demler sat on a bunk in a freed German camp, starved but alive. Captured at the Battle of the Bulge, he survived Stalag XII-A and returned home to live quietly, honoring those who didn't. In Bulgaria's Varna necropolis, archaeologists uncovered 6,000-year-old graves holding the world's oldest gold. Grave 43, likely a prehistoric ruler, contained more gold than the rest of humanity combined. Last days of the war, a young German soldier surrenders, his uniform tattered and eyes hollow, the innocence of youth lost amid the ruins of a fallen empire. At just 21, Andy Sandness tried to end his life, but fate gave him another chance. After a 56-hour face transplant, he didn't just gain a new face, but a reason to live again. In the frozen battlefields of the 1940s, soldiers marked roads with the bodies of the fallen, a chilling reminder that in war, even death became part of the terrain. When Auschwitz was liberated in January 1945, survivors emerged with almost nothing. Some held wooden bowls, blackened by years of use, a daily reminder of hunger and survival. In 19th century Shanghai, a man wears a kange, a heavy wooden collar inscribed with his crime. Rooted in Confucian order, it symbolized shame and restraint, until its abolition in the early 1900s. In 1988, Michael Jordan soared from the free throw line at Chicago Stadium, earning a perfect 50 and his second straight slam dunk title. Captured by Walter Ius Jr., the moment inspired the iconic Jumpman logo. Workers painting the Eiffel Tower, Paris 1932. Suspended high above the city without harnesses, these men refreshed the Iron Lady by hand, a task repeated every 7 years to protect her from rust. Sergeant William McGregor of the Scots Guard, sporting his Crimean whiskers and medal, 1856, a proud veteran of the Crimean War, his facial hair marked both fashion and valor of the era. In 1895, a Boston newspaper claimed Edward Mordrake had a second face on the back of his head that whispered horrors, driving him to madness and suicide at 23, a story that captivated but was entirely fictional. Born in 1900, Dora von Nessen endured forced sterilization, public humiliation, and Nazi persecution for love and defiance, yet survived, rebuilt her life, and lived to 103, a testament to courage and resilience. The models for Grant Wood's American Gothic pose beside the iconic painting around 1935, capturing the faces that would define one of America's most recognizable artworks. In August 2003, Dr. Hitoshi Nikaido, a 35-year-old surgeon in Houston, died when an elevator malfunction trapped and crushed him, a sudden tragedy witnessed by a trapped nurse. Captured in the boiler of Falaise, German POW camp in Nonant-le-Pin, 1944, showing the harsh reality of captivity and the resilience of those held within. German soldier posing in front of a house in Winsum, Netherlands, with the windmill De Ster in the background. Only a glimpse of the mill's wing is visible due to the angle. A nanny using and enjoying the Dunkley Parameter in 1923, a motorized attachment that let her effortlessly take the child on trips around town. The Thracian Chariot, a 2,000-year-old wooden masterpiece from Bulgaria, reveals vivid mythological imagery and offers insight into ancient burial rituals, including horses and a dog buried for the afterlife. The Nanking Massacre of 1937 saw Japanese forces kill 300,000 people, including mass executions and sexual violence, leaving the city in ruins and marking one of the darkest chapters of war. The Courage to Return, Squadron Leader. William Jeffrey Foxley survived a fiery crash in 1944, saved a comrade, endured pioneering reconstructive surgeries, and devoted his life to helping others. 1914, British troops marched through Castle near Ypres, just across the French border. The town has changed very little since. In 1999, Sanju Bhagat's stomach had grown so large it resembled a 9-month pregnancy, hiding a twin absorbed in the womb 36 years earlier. She arrived not as a prisoner, but as a woman of legend, stepping onto the gravel with poise and grace, refusing a blindfold, sipping wine, and facing the firing squad with defiance. Isaac W. Sprague, born in 1841, suffered from extreme progressive muscular atrophy, becoming the famous sideshow performer, the Living Skeleton, weighing only 43 pounds at his death in 1887. In the 1940s, men in shorts and cowboy boots served women at a Texas drive-in, blending Western style with casual roadside dining culture. This iconic photograph features Charles N. Fitzgerald, a New York police officer and daredevil stuntman, hanging from a steel girder high above Times Square, New York City, in 1920. She faced death and whispered, "A brilliant sun is rising. We will meet again." Sophie Scholl's final words that made even her executioner tremble. Beatrix Potter, age 25, poses with her pet rabbit Benjamin Bouncer in 1891. The famed author of Peter Rabbit also became a dedicated conservationist, preserving England's Lake District. These 1,800-year-old Roman leather sandals are displayed at Vindolanda Fort, Northumberland, England, offering a glimpse into daily life on the Roman frontier. On January 12, 1888, a sudden 40-degree temperature drop struck a one-room schoolhouse. Brave 19-year-old Minnie Freeman led 13 children through the blizzard with no warning, and all survived. In 1965, Angus Barbieri, 27, stopped eating for 1 year and 17 days in Scotland. Weighing 456 lbs, he survived on water, tea, coffee, and vitamins, losing 276 lbs without lasting harm. In 1974, Marina Abramovich performed Rhythm Zero in Naples, offering 72 objects to the crowd to use on her. For 6 hours, she stayed motionless, revealing humanity's dark capacity for cruelty. In 1997, Fan Man Yi, a 23-year-old hostess in Hong Kong, was kidnapped, tortured, and killed by 3 men. Her skull was hidden in a Hello Kitty doll, exposing one of the city's most infamous crimes. On February 28, 2013, Jeffrey Bush, 37, was swallowed by a sinkhole in Florida. Despite rescue efforts, he disappeared underground. The house was demolished, the hole filled, but the site remains a chilling reminder. Comanche Medicine Man, circa 1898, photographed by J. E. Irwin. Preserved in the Yale Collection of Western Americana, showcasing indigenous healing traditions of the American plains. Italian street performers entertain in London 1877, captured by photographer John Thompson, offering a glimpse into urban life and public amusement of the Victorian era. American POWs line up for roll call in the courtyard of Na Tu So Prison, Hanoi, North Vietnam, March 1973, reflecting the harsh conditions of captivity during the Vietnam War. In 1948, George Gillette, chairman of the Fort Berthold Indian Tribal Business Council, bows his head in sorrow as U.S. Secretary of the Interior Julius Krug signs away 155,000 acres of tribal land for Garrison Dam. Sagalassos, an ancient Pisidian city in Turkey's western Taurus Mountains, thrived under Rome with theaters, libraries, and a 9,000-seat stadium, but was abandoned after the 518 AD earthquake. German fishermen reportedly caught a living megalodon in the North Sea, a prehistoric shark thought extinct for millions of years, sparking global fascination and scientific scrutiny. In 1925, protesters against prohibition held signs with a simple, bold message: "We want beer," capturing public frustration with the nationwide alcohol ban. In September 2024, a National Geographic team discovered a boot and sock on Everest's central Rongbuk Glacier marked A.C. Irvine, possibly linked to British climber Andrew Irvine, lost with George Mallory in 1924. The Mount Washington Cog Railroad, with an open passenger car, was the first rack and pinion railway built to climb Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Construction began in 1858, paused for the Civil War, and resumed in 1866. Patrick Wayne Kearney, known as the Trash Bag Killer, was soft-spoken and intelligent, yet murdered over 20 young men in California during the 1960s-70s, disposing of their bodies in trash bags with chilling precision. In 1930s China, a man convicted of murder was placed in a wooden kanga cage on the street, left to die from thirst, starvation, and exposure as a public warning to others. On Christmas 2022, 9-year-old Molly Sampson discovered a massive megalodon tooth on Calvert Beach, Maryland, connecting her to the prehistoric oceans and a once-in-a-lifetime paleontological find. On December 22, 2004, Tyler was critically injured in Iraq, losing parts of his face, an arm, fingers, and sight in one eye. He endured 30-plus surgeries and was later awarded the Purple Heart. In February 2002, Brenda Heist vanished after dropping her kids off at school. In 2013, she reappeared alive, having survived 11 years on the streets, shocking her family and community. Young German soldiers in the final days of WPU, armed with armored fists and mouse guns, marched through Luba-J, Lower Silesia, March 1945. A lively snow fight erupts in Trafalgar Square, London, 1931, as children and adults toss snowballs, laughter filling the cold winter air amidst the historic fountains and statues. The Bread Riots of Richmond, 1863. Women and children left hungry as soldiers went to war, stormed the streets demanding bread, smashing shop windows and seizing food in a desperate fight for survival. During the 1930s Great Depression, countless Americans waited in long lines for jobs, their faces marked by hardship and determination, a testament to human resilience amid economic collapse. In 1962 London, a milkman navigated snowy streets on skis to deliver daily milk, a creative solution to winter's challenges and a glimpse of life adapting to extreme weather. In 1963, children filled the streets of New York's Lower East Side with laughter and play, finding joy amid the bustling city life and tight-knit urban neighborhoods. The Ovitz family, a troop of 7 dwarfs from Romania, survived Auschwitz in 1944 not through luck alone, but by sparking the deadly curiosity of Dr. Joseph Mengele. They endured horrific experiments, yet lived to perform again, turning survival into a quiet act of defiance. The Rear Front Memorial in Magnitogorsk, unveiled in 1979, shows a worker handing a sword to a soldier, symbolizing the home front's contribution to victory. The sword itself was forged in Magnitogorsk, the heart of Soviet steel production.
Thanks for watching. Got an idea for a forgotten era I should explore? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to make it.